What's up? Early as usual. What's up? Let me know if you can hear me, see me. Jiggity, jiggity. Riggity, chiggity. What's up, everybody? Anybody in here? Marco. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Henry. Fellers. Just Nate. Jamie. How are you two brothers doing? Ground Fog, as always. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you all. Kathleen, how you doing? Good to see you. Timmy T, what's happening, bud? Good to see you. Fook. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Chris, what's up, brother? Cicero, what's up, man? Jesse, what up? What up? What up? What up, Top Dog? What's up, man? I was just thinking of you the other day. I put a sticker down here and I saw yours in the middle there. I was like, I wonder what Top Dog's been up to. It's a good thing about stickers. You're like, oh, yeah. What are they doing? Yeah, buddy. Let's see here. Rolf, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Michael, what up? What up? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm trying to catch up, so if you say something and I miss it, just put it back in. Watch City, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. El Cap, what's up, brother? Neil, good to see you, man. Oh, I guess I better not go too fast. I might miss one of these bad boys. Neil McKenzie coming in 25 freaking months. Damn. Over 2 years. Hello. Dang. Another one there. We'll give that another one there. I can't. Does that cut my sound off when those are going off? It must. I bet it does. Like when the clapping hands go on, can you still hear me blabbering? Neil McKenzie starting it off real big. He said, watch this, 25 months. Right off the rip. Sup, Dwayne? Ken, what up? What up? Good to see everybody. Damn, 3 minutes still. See you, hear you. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. Jay, what up, man? A to B, what's up, brother? Good to see you. How's everybody hanging tonight? Finally off on the weekend. Haven't watched a stream in a minute. Well, I'm glad you're off, dude, and I'm glad you got to catch a stream again. Well, there's definitely been times where I missed myself, so I'm going to try to be better about, unless I have a migraine, of course, but I'm going to try to start doing more. To do a little more. Jay coming in with 15 months. Dang. Congrats on 19K. Almost at the big 2-0. Hell yeah. Hell yes. I love to see it. I love to see it, baby. Just fills my heart with joy. Oh, yeah, I feel you, Top Dog. I feel you, man. And like I said, I made last week. I think I've had a couple in a row, maybe. No, well, maybe not, actually. I know I did last weekend, so this is 2 in a row at least. But I've missed some here over the last couple of months that I shouldn't have. And then I missed some because of migraines, so it, you know, people don't even know I'm freaking going live half the time. Which is all my fault, pretty much. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate it. Level on up. What is happening? Good to see you. Good to see you. Kathleen coming in with 14 months. The Blizzy Blend. Dang. Kathleen been around for over 14 months. That's crazy. Feels like just yesterday some of you were born. Fook! 15 months. It's not nothing. Hell no, it's not, man. Hit that 15 month. Got a bunch of 15-monthers in here. 6 months of membership for Level On Up. I hear you blabbering. That's a normal thing. But can you hear it through the clapping, though, is what I want to know. Can you still hear me through the clapping and the twinkling? I want to know. Oh, shit. Let's see here. Still behind. I'm still behind. Remember when I'd spend half the stream behind? Daniel, what is happening? Caleb, what's up, buddy? Good to see us. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Brown Sugar, what's happening? There we go. Now I'm up in the wings of the cradle. What's everybody? Oh, you can still hear it through the clapping? Really? I didn't think you could, to be honest. Well, that's a good thing. Kathleen thinks. It might, like, for a second, blurt me out, maybe. And then, I don't know. Hard to tell. So I'm caught up. What's everybody carrying tonight? Anybody get anything new? Anybody looking to get something new? Oh, that reminds me. I'll be having not anybody in here interested, I don't know. I'll be having a knife sale. I was going to have it like a week or two ago probably, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But I don't even need to get rid of them. I don't want to, but I'm literally running out of room. So I got to get rid of some. And I've tried to, believe me, I've tried to make room. I'm literally, like, I could go buy another knife chest, but I really don't. I'd have to, like, put it on the floor or on my couch or something. So I don't know what the hell to do other than sell some. So I'm having a knife sale at some point here. Nah, it'll be just a, you know, it'll just be a video or whatever. And then I'll post it. I might release it to the members for like 5 minutes or something. No, I'm just kidding. I might release it to the members for a little bit previously. But I would love to do that, but it destroys the spread of the video. Especially, like, unless you got like hundreds of thousands of subscribers or a big ass subscriber base, you can pull that. But like the members to public shit, I might have to record 2 separate videos is what I might do, which wouldn't be huge to do. The members I could be, you know, I can be a little bit more quick, and I usually make them pretty quick. I just pretty much say the name of the knife, talk about it for 20 seconds, and move on. But, so yeah, that'll be coming up as soon as I can get to it, and that'll be soon. Chris coming in with 13 months, baby. 20K next. Congrats, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Boom. Boom. You know, I level on up, I thought it did. Like, I thought when those sounds were going. Now, the air horn might be different. Maybe when I did that, it blurts me out, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. But I thought for sure it did. So that's good that it don't. But thank you, Chris, and thank you to everyone else who is a member, whether you're celebrating a milestone or not. Sam, what up? What up? How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Kubi Bloom around my neck. Kathleen won a Kaiser and gave it to you. Nice. Chris got a half-breed large bush, Gen 2, a Hinder XM24, a CKF Eco Troll, and a TKL Raider. Nice. Knife Monkey, what up? What up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Got a Kaiser Muskrat for Father's Day. Dude, the Muskrat would be the one to get you hooked. That knife is superb. The designer of that knife pops in once in a while. D. Sharon. Great dude. He's around, but the designer of the Muskrat, he pops in. The lives, he'll pop in some of the comments. But yeah, that's a great knife. I have one. If you're getting into them and you want to look at some on video or whatever, I got a bunch of videos on small fixed blades up to big choppers, and they're real easy to find. If you go to my homepage, they're like, if you go to my popular videos, which is there on the homepage, there's like 10 videos in a row or whatever that are all fixed blades. They're very popular. Got a folder for Father's Day and filled the last spot in my knife case. Yeah, see, dude, I'm getting ready to fill like the 6th or 7th knife case. And like 3 of the knife cases hold a couple hundred knives. So it's getting to a point where I got to get rid of some. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it. Rick, what up? What up? Just Nate coming in with freaking 24 months. Love to all the G-ballers. Boom! Chicken wang. Hell yeah, 2 years, man. That's crazy. That's crazy to think. Hey, thanks, Top Dog. Thanks for swinging through, man. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend. Hopefully see you next weekend. Dude, I got so, remember, I was a collector before I started. So I had a bunch of knives when I started doing YouTube. And then I started buying, even more when I started. So, I have, and I don't sell many, so I have a freaking asshole load of knives. And I don't mind keeping them because, certain ones, I do. Ones I feel like would be beneficial to have in, a future video, given whatever price point. I love doing those videos and other people enjoy them. So, when I do a list video and I'm like, I need knives under $60, I got a nice selection of some older ones, some old ones, some new ones that maybe just came around or whatever, and then I got a nice mixture. So it's nice to have some of them knives, but at a certain point it's where do you draw the line? But I give away several every month and whatnot, and that kind of helps keep some room, but not really. A little tiny bit. B&A, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. How's it going tonight? I'm carrying a couple of knives, actually. Get these bad boys out. Well, we'll go with that one, which I released a video on, I believe, today, I think. Yeah, today. Concepts Quasar. This thing is dope. Paul Munko design. Good old Paulie Monk. The Munko man, as I call him. That's his design there with concept. Fairly new. Just came out like May, I want to say. It's been sitting here for 2 weeks probably. But the editing thing has been killing my ass. Like learning it and just starting editing was the worst thing I ever probably did. But yeah, it's extremely comfortable, dude. Yeah. Especially if you have a little bit larger hands, like you can get a nice grip on the handle, but then you got this beautiful finger choil here that just really lets you spread out on the handle. Definitely for someone with a little bit bigger hand, you know, in my opinion anyway. But yeah, it's awesome. Love that knife. I didn't know that it was a Munko until it got here and stuff, and then I didn't know it was his. I'm so out of the loop with everything because I'm so consumed with what I'm doing, I guess. As far as knowing anything about anything, I try to get in live streams, but Ginger Fisher, what up? Yeah, today, okay. Dude, it's a good and concept was a little like rough around the edges with their initial crossbar lock release. But they sure as hell have gotten better. The last two that I've checked out have been really good. And this thing's just, it's really cool because not only did they do the 20 CV titanium and carbon fiber, like you see here, but they also did a Damascus blade like they do. They also did a 154 CM version that's like $100. And I believe it's still titanium, and then you can get like micarta, G10. And then they did a Damascus handle with a satin 20 CV, or maybe a stonewash. But either way, it's freaking beautiful looking. Now that one's pushing like 360 though. You're gonna pay that with Damascus. Yeah, almost, Sam. Yeah, almost. It really is. Dude, I was not doing any better really, or any, a little bit, I guess, but the editing really hasn't changed the people who watch. I mean, in a way, maybe, but I think most people wouldn't give 2 squirts of piss about any of that. You know, like part of me wants to make really good videos, but then there's part of me who knows people just want, they want to see the knife, hear your thoughts maybe, see a couple of specs, see me smack it on a piece of wood and see if the lock fails, and then that's it. But I'm always questioning, should I do, should I put that much into each video? I don't know. It's a really something. It's really something. Yeah, that would have been the knife I unboxed earlier today. Or that's the video that went up today. Yeah, it would be great for, like, my hands ain't huge, but, like, I think mine are about 4.1 here and, like, 3.5 here. So, and I have plenty of room up in that, if I'm up in that choil. So, yeah, for sure. You'd have plenty of room. Rebel, what up? What up? And they just gave me, which I guess I've had, but I didn't know I've had. I have a coupon code for Concept's website that gets like 10% off, which that's a good deal over there if you're buying. I mean, it matters whether they're inexpensive or more expensive, but Concept is whooping ass this year, and they have been answering. They've been answering the call, but they've been whooping ass since the end of 2024 for a couple months. And then, like I've said in my videos, they will win my most improved knife company of the year if they keep it up. Remet won it last year, as I've said, and they've cemented that fact even more this year. Bluetooth, what up? Oh, good to see you. Good to see you. Rebel, what up? What up? Good to see us. Yeah, I mean, like, part of me wants to, do like B-roll footage and try to be real fancy and stuff. But like I said, I don't know if that's really what I should be doing or worried about. I personally like the format you use for your videos. It works. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, and I've tried to do something that doesn't really get done when it comes to those unboxings and the way that I do it. TJ coming in with 15 months. Dang, 15 months. Dude, you're part of the 15-month crew, too. We've had a bunch tonight. I know, man. It feels just like yesterday, for real. Bluetooth coming in with a 16-monther there. Woohoo! Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love to see it, baby. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate all of you. How are you liking that 50 Ways Hank? Dude, it's sweet, man. I got it right here. Well, I got it under the giveaway stuff, at least. Here? Dude, I've been using this thing in every unboxing anyway. It's dope. Yeah, I gotta get with hey Marco, can you put links in, brother? To websites or channels, or have you been doing that? I haven't been paying attention. But we can get some Hanks in here some Hanks. Get some links for the Hanks. Your regular Gwegs knives. Yeah, exactly. I just got a certain thing that I do. But my thought has been, within that thing that I do and how I do it, can I add some of that flashier stuff into it, or should I? Not necessarily change how I do stuff, but kind of add in different visuals and whatnot. Because, I mean, you can literally put an ungodly amount of time into just one unboxing video. You really could if you know. No, I don't know. I just don't. I don't want to keep doing it. I need somebody to do it. Ginger Fisher coming in with 12 months. Hell yes, balling a year. Boom, baby. There's the concept link. Go get you a Quasar. A Quasar. Yeah, it really was. Rebel freaking picked out a banger. A couple bangers. Later, Bluetooth. Thanks for swinging through. Make sure you guys get in. I guess I should have been talking about it. Oh, some people have found it. Go get in on this video here. There you go. I found it. But thanks, Bluetooth. Get into the giveaway if you're still here, brother. I'm semi-brainless, so just remember that. 50 ways. There's the Hank Company. I'm not sure if it's still active, but he gave us a coupon to use last weekend. I don't know if it's still active. You could try it. Was it G-Ball or was it G-Ball Vision? Anybody remember? Nick Traveliti coming in with 14 months. Wow, that's almost a whole year. Hell yes, it is, brother. You got 2 more months, baby. Hell yes. That's what's up, man. I'll give another crowd applause. Good to see you. What you got in the pockets? What you got in the pocket, though? If you want to throw in what you carrying. If I miss it, just put it in till I see it. I've been more into Concept EDC than their knife line. Casey, I got a bunch of their Concept EDC line up there on my toolbox. And yeah, they got a bunch of cool stuff. If Concept keeps going in the way they're going right now, doing what they're doing, they're gonna be in good shape. Real good shape. There it is. Rebel remembers. There you go. Got a million Hanks over there, and you're bound to find one you like, for sure. That iris one couldn't be any more perfect there. Couldn't be any more perfect there. I mean, if you don't have a Hank, should at least have one. And then these have a hidden pocket in them. Not really a hidden pocket. Well, you could say that. You could say that. But it's stitched. You know, it's probably like a, 3-inch pouch or something. You could put money in it. You could put your stuff in there, whatever, your knife. But yeah, they're sweet, dude. I'll hang on to that one for a little bit, just to show in videos and stuff. Evo 4.0 and a high grain DeVille. But yeah, their EDC line's sweet. Got the Nedfoss Cougar off your recommendation and carrying my Main Street. Main Street's sweet. The Cougar. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That's that button lock with the blue and yellow inlay. Right? I gotta be right. Oh, no, I was wrong. Or no, wait. Oh, yeah, I was. Yeah, that is a good one. I think I went for the Warncliffe one. Might as well get this loaded up anyway. There we go. But yeah, Ned Foss is coming out of the woodwork a little bit. The last, like, 6-12 months or so, they've been putting the work in. That's what I mean, Caleb. He's got 1,000,000 pages of all kinds of Hanks movies, all kinds of stuff. You'd have to go over and scope it out. And there's levels to Hanks, and there's definitely some really good Hank makers out there, and the quality of those definitely are up there with the best that I have handled anyway. And I have some pretty expensive ones. Mimo, what up, dude? Good to see you, bro. What up, man? Good to see you. Paul, what up? What up? Carrying my Civivi Neuroptic Ferrum Forge Prolix today, along with my Olight Baton 4. You know, I'm giving away, or if we hit 25, I got a Ferrum Forge Dow for that one. Did I say that? No, I didn't. Hey. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But I didn't really say in the video because I really didn't have time. But that's for the 25. If we hit 25 new members, I got that in there. A fixed blade. Some other crap. Another 2 knives, I think. A cloth. And then, shout out to Rebel, we got a sticker pack and band-aids. And then we got one of the best utility EDCs as far as a fixed blade goes, the Kaiser Sheepdog. Right? No, not the Sheepdog. It's a sheep's foot, though. What is this? I know it. Oh, the deckhand. I see too many knives, guys. Yeah, the deckhand. The sheepdog. Oh, man. But it's dope. So that's for the regular old members giveaway. And there's several ways to carry it, too. I think Rebel must have added one. But there's several ways. So let's give a hand to Rebel. Let's give a shout out. And then or that don't go in there. And then that comes with all the trimmings, of course. And we'll let the winner of the normal giveaway pick a pouch, too. We'll do pick a pouch tonight. Yeah, that was kind of their turning it around knife, actually. Ned Foss. Since that one, and that's the one they started the year off with, I think. Concept Thunderhead, Kubi Dust Devil, Jack Wolf Big Bro, and of course a 50 Ways Hank for Rebel. Nice. And there's the man of the hour. Appreciate you, brother. The deckhand is sweet. Great little fixie. Pinecone, what up? What up? How about a quest to find the best obscure Amazon knife? We could do that. Brian, what up? Ron, what up? Good to see us. If I can stay. Altered Sky, what up? Big Jim, what's happening? I know from my one video, a bunch of them lords got sold. It's a beast. I love that knife. I've showed that bad boy off a couple times. Paul becoming a member. Yeah, Paul becoming a G-baller. Hit him with some G-balls. And you know what, too? On the note of all the concept and stuff, I did a video on this like a week ago. Or the video might have went up, actually, real recently, actually. But anyway, I've been messing with the Tenable Par. And this is a sweet little EDC, a budget EDC fixie. Under 50 bucks. Taco sheath. And then it comes with just a regular pocket clip, belt clip. And it's awesome. Like, I much prefer this over almost everything else they send with them, like those tech locks and stuff. I have a million of them. So these clips. But it's like 45 bucks with the code, I think.
We caught 3 frogs.
Nuh-uh. Did you bring them all home? Oh my gosh.
Mommy will take a picture.
Okay. Let Scout in, would you?
Come here, Scout. No, Ted.
Maybe I shouldn't have let him out. Thank you, brother Paul. Yeah, it's not the sheepdog. Stone dog. It would be great for dicing up some lamb. Wayno, what up? Addicted to Blades. Received a gifted membership from Wayno. Oh yeah, I guess we better... I think that's 2. Yeah. Okay, we're good. What up, Wayne? What you got in a pocket? You know, dude, Altered Sky, I've tried. And they, like, said they would, and then it, like, never amounted to anything, but... And I just haven't said anything about it. They send me other crap. But I've wanted to check out some of those fixed blades that they have. And they've sent me 1 or 2. But there's like several others I've wanted to check out. And I don't know. Language barrier maybe or something. Dude, Brian, I'm saying. That's what I've been saying, man. Since like... I bet if you go back and you can tolerate it, watch some of my videos from like between 5 and 8 months ago. In that time period, I start saying, like, I guarantee right around the, what is it? Oh, for crying out loud. Hey, thanks, WCK. Yeah, she's a turd muffin. She definitely... She gets away with stuff. She's my little bubba. My little bubby. Yeah, I'm not ready for her to be a teenager, that's for sure. We got a little while, thankfully. But what up, Urban? Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I can probably kill the air conditioner. I mean, we're doing so much talking about them. The boys are gonna... Yeah. I'll be ready for them with something special. And it looks something like what's right behind me. But concept, you go back and I guess I never finished what I was saying. Hold on, let me shut this off. No. I don't think that. Okay, I'm back. But around that time, I start saying something to the effect of like, this doesn't feel like a concept, which is a good thing, you know, type of a deal. Like they started feeling a little different. And ever since then, they like, I don't know if they hired somebody new for a certain area or they really started hitting a good spot. Really solid fit and finish. The action on the knives, the lockup on the knives, always solid when it comes to the locks. And I've always liked Concept because they're not afraid to do some crazy shit once in a while. And they got other every month or so coming out with some sweet goodies. Which I got some for you. I got some for you. I always got the goodies. I got some goodies for you. But they just dropped. Like that little bad boy looks good. S35 for 130. Ooh, they got premium pars. I'm telling you what, if you need like a utility EDC fixed blade, this thing is pretty damn sweet, especially if you want to actually put it in your pocket. Like this, if you haven't started with anything yet or you're in the process of trying to find something that will work for an EDC fixie, and it don't have to be the concept one. It can be the tenable one. And that might even be the one I say to, would say to pick up even. Unless you're like, nah, I want, S35. But that's Jonathan Styles right there. The Militol designer and the Schmolt. But they've had some sweet stuff come out. And they're doing a nice DLC finish. And they're able to keep the price on some of them pretty damn fair. I'm trying to think the Daco. Where's that one at? Did we pass that one? Right here. Where is it? Oh, right here. For 236. Now it's S35, which is no slouch by any means. People are just absolutely delusional anymore, but it's S35 and this picture sucks. But the DLC that they're doing is freaking sweet. It's a hand satin DLC. Or no, I'm sorry. It's a belt satin DLC and it's freaking good looking. For 236, That's freaking sweet, man. Freaking sweet. There's one at 225. I'm waiting for them. If they start doing some like other steels and stuff like Crew Air or M4, something like that, I'll be freaking really stoked. Real stoked on that. You dummy. But yeah, Concept's been on a tear. That's what I say to mine. My dad called me Bubba. So it was, and she's the first girl, the first immediate girl in my family since like the early 1920s and maybe even a little bit before, as far as like my immediate family. We thought she'd be a boy. So I always planned on calling him Bubba as well. But she got it. And that's what I always call her. And she don't even get embarrassed still when I call her that. Not usually, I guess she don't. But I call her that anyway. Oh, man. Yeah, see, I'm not looking forward to that, dude. Not at all. Not at all. B! 16 months, baby. Congrats, brother. Much deserved. Thank you, man. Over here. Okay. Should we... Is that what we should do for a little bit? Go on a... If you're a member just coming in, coming through, just listening, get in on the video that's pinned at the top of the chat. Oh, I guess we could show... So that's for the 25. That's for... And I got a pouch, too, for the winner. But I want to talk about this. I'm a simp for these button frame locks, man. The Evolution was spectacularly good, and this Remet is really good. Really good. And I think they got a DLC one of this, too. It's sweet. Nice full-length backspacer. Real comfy. And you can still disengage it with the bolster / frame. And it's comfortable to do so. And you can hit the button. That's what I love about the Evolution from Real Steel. That thing's a beast. But yeah, you get a real detent. Good solid lockup on these. But yeah, Remet has been killing it. Yeah, that's what I say all the time. I need something by Concept while owning the Primate and Stiletto, which those are from the EDC line. What's your price point? I mean, price point, size. Like, what's your preferred size and price point? Concept has been stepping it up in every... Yeah, it don't work. Weldon Carey, what up, brother? Good to see you. Appreciate that, man. Oh, really? I didn't know they had that. etched on the blade there. Let me go. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have one of them to share. Yeah, I don't know which one, but oh yeah. That's freaking sweet. I wanted to make sure you guys could see it. That's awesome. Jesse Pauley. Yeah, and the good thing about the other really good thing about this one is look at the size. It's not a freaking 2.9 or 3 or 3.1. Like, I don't know. I kind of get, like I said last year when we got 1,000,000 of them, I kind of been getting tired of 3-inch knives. Like, I want to see some freaking 3, 6, 7, 8. Like, when the Bison came out, I was pumped on that thing. That thing's a freaking beast. That knife makes me want to freaking get real excited. And Concept killed that thing. You want to know, like, that's if you like a big knife, though. The Bison, that's a big boy. You'd have to like a big knife. But if you did, that would be the knife I would recommend for sure. Yeah, I can't think about that age. No way. The new version of Crewwear. What are we saying? Which one? It's on the way here. That's one they wanted me to check out. The Thunderhead, yeah. There was two. It was that one and one other one. I can't remember. Oh, it's the one we were just looking at. The Caveman, I think. It's actually hard to keep track. I think there might be 2 or 3 that are on their way, and I don't remember for sure. But that was one. The Thunderhead was one. I think, dude, that's probably going to be almost identical to what is going on now. She's only freaking 8, dude. And she's bigger than like 5th and 6th graders. Like, she walks home with a girl that's in her class and her older brother. And Grace is taller than he is. And she's built like she don't have like an ounce of fat on her. She's built like a freaking little tank. So yeah, she'll be, if she keeps growing at the rate she is, she's gonna be taller than Ashley like real soon. Real soon. Riggedy Ross, what up, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. What you rocking in the pocket? Dude, Ramet, like I said, I've said that for a year now. Jay, what up? Ramet won my most improved knife company of 2024. And they solidified and cemented that decision even more in 2025. But can't give it to them 2 times in a row. And Concept has been whooping ass, like I said. So, Concept Dandy is a good knife. S90V in titanium. I think the Dandy's a Kubi, isn't it? YouTube, what up? The Buster's actually pretty close to the Bison then. Yeah, and they're nailing them too. They're nailing them too, Jay. How big's the Buster? That's got to be close to 4 inches. If you like, dude, yeah, and it's under 200. I got which one did I get? This one. But it looks like, yeah, they're all still available. 1, Oh, no, they're not. They're not all available, but most of them are. That one's gone. Right? Yeah, that one's gone. But it looks like the rest are all there. This bad boy's got a 4 1/4 clip point blade, but it's not a real high clip point. It's a Ray Laconico design. It's phenomenal. And it's got this built in, if you look at it when it's open, built into the handle, it's got this natural guard. So as to almost be like a tactical knife, but it really don't feel like that in hand though. Like it just feels like a badass EDC knife. That's what it feels like. Someway, what up? Yeah, Kaiser always staying in the mix. Kaiser's always in the mix. Marco just pumped in a Remet link and code. They're having trouble keeping stuff in stock. Kevin, what up? I think they will, Ginger. I know I've had a bunch of people actually say that in the comments. Yeah, so this is the same size, dude. If this is badass, I'm telling you that. If you want something a little like more like that one is real high on my list. I can tell you some cool ones, but I haven't handled them like the Thunderhead. But like the one I've been real high on is that Bison. This Quasar, like I showed earlier, especially at $100, is really solid. I think with my code, it goes down to what, 98? So that's a real, or even less, for the 154. That knife and the Bison. Oh, I already went through these. I haven't seen any of them yet. And then the Daco, or whatever the hell it's called. This knife is really good too for the money. That, you know, they got the 170, the one, or no, that's the Apollo. But they got some under 200. That's really sweet if you like crossbar locks. So it kind of depends. The tipper's sweet if you like a little bit. Yeah, you do like a larger knife and a badass blade shape. The tipper. That's based off of a custom from Edgy. And it's sweet. Use the shit out of it. And I would still be doing so if I... Yeah, the Eagle Strike. That's a good one too. And got 3 3/4-inch blades. So that one's sweet also. So yeah, that would be probably what I would do. Dude, little girls nowadays, man, are just absolutely ridiculous. Like gossipy and drama. Like it's stuff that I didn't see in school till 6th or 7th grade maybe is now going on in like 1st grade. It's freaking crazy. Yeah, Rolf's got a Bison too. I don't know, Jay. I was wondering that myself. They might. If they get enough people to say it to them in some way or another, like they keep track of that crap. You know, whether it's Instagram or whatever, especially Instagram, or comments underneath their videos of people saying, we want this, or I wish I had that. Like, they keep note of that stuff. And if enough people say, oh, we wish they did a tenable Bison, they would start, you know, they would probably start doing it, like, right away, would be my guess. Should we go over Yeah, we might as well. But I've given my daughter pretty much, like, I've given my daughter permission if it means like standing up for herself. Or protecting someone else or whatever. I've told her, you smack a mother effer, put him on the ground. And I said, you won't get in trouble from me. Because I never, like, my mom kind of gave me that permission in a sense, but sort of not. Because, you know, she was a different character. But it wasn't like a for sure type of deal. I've given her a for sure. As long as you're in the right, you know, you can punch somebody in the head. So what? We're on the lookout for deals on Amazon. Yeah, there you go, dude. I mean, don't jump too far too fast. I can say that. Don't jump too far too fast because there's a lot of good stuff down in the 40, 50, 60, and on up range. And if anyone's starting, that's where I'm not saying don't go grab like a $200 knife, but experience some of the crap that's down in the lower price points too, because the stuff's just getting better and better. Later, Tim. Later, Casey. Thanks for swinging through. What did you see in Kensington? Holy smokes. 26 months. Sent one Gargling Balls Vision gift membership. Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about, baby. And it looks like you won the membership, Ross. Hell yeah, bud. 26 months. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? I didn't get in on the Buster thingamajig, or not yet anyway. I didn't get in on it yet. Ooh, QSP Penguin Glide Lock. Nice. I didn't even know they did those. Those are all givens. The Kapara is beautiful. Somebody was telling me how good the Elementum sheep's foot was. Or Warncliffe they have. Whatever. Raccoon top liner lock. That's for sure a good one. The Sakoki. That's one of the best Civivi knives ever. Ray Laconico. Yeah, ever. That's one of the best. It's one of the best ever from Civivi. They even did a different pocket clip than, that they used to use. Good knife. The stud action was solid, and the front flipper was dope. There's a nice one. The wood handle. How should we narrow this? I think we just have full spread. Should we do... We'll do 40 to... We'll do something like that right there. Something like that.
Dad, you want to see the frogs? Watch for Teddy.
You didn't leave that open, did you?
He wants to see the froggies.
Yeah.
Because we're about to let them go. They're
Show the live, Kaden.
You read it?
Alright, hold on. Let me pull this down. Holy smokes.
We got 3.
Bring them over here on this side.
Here, come on over this way.
They caught a bunch of frogs.
3. Don't shake it
Here,
off.
don't shake it, bud. Little buddy's obsessed with frogs. Well, these are toads, but
I call them froggies.
but
They're called froggies.
did you find them over at the factory? Oh, I don't know. Oh, they might be able to see it. Here, step back for a second. Here, I want to show them your shirt. Yeah, they can see it. But yeah, he's a frog hunter.
You hear him peeping?
Mm-hmm. There's some good sized ones.
Hear him peeping?
You can let him out here and then better be careful. No, don't let him out in here, bud. Yeah, no.
You hear him peeping?
Mm-hmm.
Get him. Quiet a minute.
Don't shake them.
Oh, I'm trying to get him to peep.
Bro's trying to get out right there. Don't let him out.
They're pretty good size.
Listen.
They're trying to get out. Katie's trying to get out.
Brian, it is really good. I like Kershaw's too.
Hear him peeping?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, he wanted to show you before we let him go.
Well, if you let them out here, they might be.
Send pictures to you.
Oh,
Now they're peeping as we walk away. Hear him?
Yeah. Maybe there'll be more around here if you let them go here.
Oh, we just looked outside. We didn't find a single one.
Maybe he'll find
I'm saying if you let these ones out here, they might stay around.
No peeping.
He likes going frog hunting.
Here, let's put the light on that way.
The
Alright.
biophase. Oh, yeah, I seen that. You got it, Rebel? Yeah, dude. You got that last weekend, right? Yeah, dude. My son is obsessed with frogs. He's got a couple stuffed animals. He calls them his buddies. Like, he's obsessed with frogs. Yeah, dude. I said last weekend, Rebel, you got yourself a fine ass knife. We're thinking about getting him, maybe next year a frog, but he's not very careful. That's the way to put it. They're not very careful. I'll let him know when he comes back in, Rick. The G-Bizzle toad. But yeah, he would spend most of his time catching frogs if he could, for sure. Oh, there's the biophase. I thought that was the crazy one. The Bolt, if you want to try out a new lock, I am hoping it's sweet. It's cool. I got to hand it to CJRB. They're crafty, these guys. Who the hell would have thought attach a freaking fin to a crossbar lock? And it works. It works good. I can't wait to see it on a more premium, like a titanium handle type of deal. But yeah, they got something going on there. And I agree. I think if they would, and it still could happen, and it still probably will happen at some point. I thought of the same exact thing kind of after I shot the video on it, but had they come up with a way to, and Omega Springs can be reliable. I know some people, I know some fail, but if you get a good quality set, like my one bug out I have flipped that knife thousands of times. It is my oldest knife. And I flick that knife just so much. And the springs are still perfectly fine. Better than they were when I opened the knife. So my point being, you can get good quality Omega springs and be just fine. But anyway, if they came up with a way to incorporate a more reliable spring, so like a coil spring or something, incorporate that in with what they're doing here with the fin combo, man, that would be really dope. Really dope. Somebody will do it, and it might be sooner than we know. Somebody's probably already working on it. The mini Militol's sweet. The Nile crocodile. That's funny. Oh, man. Yeah, that's what we've tried telling my son. Like, he basically loves toads. Like, he likes frogs, he thinks, but all he's ever seen and held is toads. So, really, he likes toads, but he loves frogs, if you get my drift. The mini grouper, that's sweet, especially at 60. Although it's probably a little high for D2, actually. But for $7 more, you can get Nitro V. So, yeah, that would be the way to go right there. Yeah, that D2 one's a little high. That's up there with, like, oh, shit. Holtzman. They put out really solid knives. They're just a little, just $5-10 too high in their price. Like $10. The new drop bear is out. Okay, Bubby. Well, maybe they'll stick around. The parakeet is real sweet, and they did it in my Carta. Love you, Bob. I don't think that one was out when I initially looked at this. Oh, and they did it? Oh, no, they didn't. I thought they came out in a new blade shape, too. I was going to say, what the hell? Okay, no. Just new handles, I believe. Ooh, the Kaiser Task and Nitro V's down around 50. That's a good deal. Let's see here. You know, that's one I wanted to pick up and I never did. Is the Sentinel Strike. ADV Fitty, what up? I guess it depends on who's doing the D2. So in Kaiser, yeah, and Holtzman as well. Actually, Holtzman does an awesome job on their D2. Kaiser, I assume that they do they do D2 well, but actually I can. Never mind. I have several other fixed blades in it. Yeah, Kaiser does a great job with it, and so does Holtzman. I could see where you'd say that. I guess it depends on what you want it for, too. You know what I mean? Like, Nitro V don't have much in the way of edge retention where D2 does, but Nitro V is a little bit more corrosion resistant, and it's pretty tough. But yeah, like you said, if you don't got to worry about rust, then that shit don't matter at all. I agree. Good ass D2 is good stuff. People don't understand that. Partially because of something that was claimed to be D2 and it actually wasn't, or people doing it very poorly. And the other part of it is just idiotic statements from creators or whoever else, and then that getting flapped around that D2 is, a crap steel. But one thing I can say about it for 100% certainty is it is tougher than shit when it's done right. Like really tough stuff. I've had a couple of fixed blades in it from a couple of very reputable companies who do it well, and it's good stuff. Real tough. I'd have no problem, I guess depending on where I would be, but like even where I'm at, I'd have no problem having a satin D2. I wouldn't mind like a heavy washed finish on the fixed blade. I think the one is coated, the other one's satin maybe. But yeah, they're real tough. Love good D2. Especially when you can get it at the prices you can get it for these days. Like you can get some killer D2 for a good price. This is a badass knife right here. The Cybrix. Especially for $47. Ooh, this is a good deal too right here. $90 for S90V and contoured FRN and a reversible clip. Ray Laconico. Yeah. This is a badass deal right here. Real good deal. All right, let me see what you clowns are saying here. The Revel, if you're not aware, is a seriously badass knife. Here, I'll put it in the chat. You can go pick one up. Namin, OG Sentinel Strike is one of my faves. Yes, Off Grid does do good D2. That's another company I've had their fixed blades in it and tested it. And yes, they actually have, I'd probably put theirs up. As far as like my own experience, they probably have the best D2 that I've ever handled. And then I would say, just in my experiences, Off Grid, SOG is probably number 3 behind Holtzman and Odenwolf. Both do really good D2. So if you ever see like a Holtzman or an Odenwolf that you like, don't hesitate. It's going to be good. SOG is good. Kershaw. But yeah, Off Grid is my favorite. Rather have the big old D2 than the Nitro V, huh? It's not quite 14C though, Brian. Not quite. Not as tough or as corrosion resistant. About the same edge retention. About 3.5 on the edge retention for like a base production heat treat. But yeah, I don't get why Nitro V is I've never understood that. If you go look at the charts and shit, Nitro V is not as tough and it's not as corrosion resistant. And I'm pretty sure they're like real similar in their edge retention, like really close. So I've never understood why it's more. It must be just who sells it, I guess. But as far as a consumer's concerned, I would rather pay $10 less and get 14C. Kubi's OS 10 is real good. Doug, what up? And the Duroc is the Duroc. Is that the Tanto? Really? I didn't know that. I figured 14C to take a finer edge than Nitro V, but I wouldn't know personally. J Hall, had they done a different steel on it than the K110? Like, I like K110, but at the price point they originally had it out at 90, I wasn't real high on it. Like, I figured it to be a good knife and whatnot. KGI, what up? I saw somebody else pop in. Mr. Eddie, where the hell are you? Really? My dog's gonna get it real soon. Just kidding, YouTube. If I shake my screen, I'm gonna kick my dog in the head. He's laying right here, and I will. Yeah, Pinecone. I shouted from the rooftops about that knife for like a month straight. People probably got sick of me talking about it, but that still remains one of the best deals this year, is that RPM 9 in titanium. Like, if you are a new collector, or maybe you're not new and you've never really bought in more expensive knives, haven't handled titanium, want to feel it out, or you want to feel out a titanium frame lock because you haven't, or whatever. Or no, wait, that ain't a frame lock, is it? Is it? No, it's a liner lock. Yeah. Damn, I can't remember now. I think it's a liner lock. It don't matter. If you want to handle titanium, you can do it for a lot better price now than you used to be able to. Like 8 years ago, if you wanted to handle real titanium that was finished somewhat properly, you know, you had to drop $150 easily. So nowadays you can get it for like 80, 90. And the Rebels won. They did that Satyr. Yeah, Brian's handled a bunch of their OS 10. OS 10 is a good, tough steel. It doesn't get the love it should. Two Sons D2 is actually good too. Well, that's good to know. I didn't know that, actually. So, haven't really got... I've handled quite a few Two Sons, but not many in D2. Maybe like one or two, and I didn't... I think I gave the one away. Kershaw's D2 is good, yeah. Like the Taiwanese, like on the Cryo D2 that they do out of Taiwan is phenomenal, which would be Off Grid, Demco, those companies that are doing D2. I don't know if Cold Steel's done any, but Demco and Off Grid, their D2 is really good stuff. Ghost Keeper, what up? Yeah, I've heard the CPM D2 is, you know, not, you can't even compare them basically. But I haven't gotten a chance to even mess with any CPM D2. Yeah, I actually have, I have at least one or two videos on testing their D2. Odenwolf and Holtzman both have really superb, tough D2. And they do a good job. I've seen a lot of good stories. pretty sure they get sharper. What, like take a keener edge? Yeah, all day long, Brian. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Oh, I did, dude? I'm with you on that 1,000,000,000%. See, the chat on my end don't do nothing to let me know. Where's it at? How far up is it? Where'd it go? Let me see. Is that way up here, dog? Way up here? Up with the toad talk? There it is. It was way up there. Holy smokes. We got Adventure Fitty coming in with 7 months of membership. I heard hit 1,300 subs 8 days ago and now 1,400. Giveaway on Sunday. They point to the 1 year, baby. Hells yeah. And you just hit 1,400. Go give Adventure Fitty some love. If you're not subscribed over there, go give him a sub. Congratulations, dude. That's a great, it's a good, good milestone, man. Keep putting out videos and whatnot, and you'll be at 2. You'll be at 2 real soon. Yeah, their OS 10 is good stuff. Oh, the Duroc, yeah, with the little cutout and the flipper tab. Yeah, that's a good knife. I've given 2 of those away on the channel, actually. Yeah. It's got a little cutout, little flipper tab, little 3-inch or under blade on it. Yeah, I've had a bunch of those, actually. Sold a bunch. Yeah, you better kick that shit out of that dog. You know, had they put 14C on that, man, I was really high on that knife. I was ready to order that thing. And then I got to the order page, looked at a few of the specs, and then I saw it was in K110, and I was like, damn. You know what I mean? I wasn't real like, yay. I don't know. Had it been in 14C, I would have ordered it. Boom. I think they ended up doing it, what? The second one in, was it 14C or I think they did it in Nitro V. Ooh, Hogue is coming out with a new folder called the Misto in MagnaCut for 160. Ooh, yeah, Hogue. I like me some Hogue. Hogue is good. Let's see here. For the people just coming in, you can drop in the chat what you're carrying if you would like. Let's see here. Yeah, and you've been enjoying that, haven't you, Pinecone? That Rebel? That thing's sweet, man. Had the DLT soon. The Pragma Prime. Yeah, Adventure Fitty. That sidekick is my, like, if you ask me for a crossover fixed blade what it would be like budget wise, what would be my favorite for the year, that the Sidekick would be my answer for sure. As far as something you could use, someone who has a larger hand, who can have a larger blade than 3-inch, and would want to be able to use it in the outdoors for certain things, that would be the knife I would choose. No question. We can take a little field trip. Maybe. Maybe not. Might have to go. They just came out with the double XL tracker too, and I wanna check that out so bad. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, this is one of the best. Pop up there, would you? There we go. Right, that's the other real good benefit about 14C is, like, even if you are horrible at sharpening, or if my dog don't like getting kicked, 14C can be sharpened very easily. Sadly, Scout would probably, my dog, if somebody else were to kick him, yeah, they better be scared. If I started doing it, he'd probably, like, I don't know, he'd probably feel like he lost his soul or something. Because I'll say, like, who's my buddy? And he'll bark. He's a character. But anyway, I did like kind of a first impressions overview, or like early review of this knife, and it is outstanding for what you get. $60, 14C, nice thick G10 handles, a great sheath, perfect sheath actually. And then it comes with an adjustable belt clip, which you can take off, put whatever you want on. But it comes with a decent clip as well. Oh, there's a video. But yeah, that's a sweet knife. I'm really high about that par too from Tenable. That wouldn't be a good crossover knife, but it would be a good EDC. Yeah. I don't know who did the arcades for them, but OS 10, if done right, is a good steel. It's a good, like, mid, you know, I'd put it up there with like in my opinion, just under 14C, which, you know, that's, and I could see where some people may possibly put it up over 14C, but yeah, OS 10's good. You know, it's a good tough steel. Salty Pine, what up? What up, dog? Marco, have you ever seen snow? That's a good question. I doubt it. Ed, what up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ron Crow coming in with 11 months, about to hit that 1 year, baby. I'm always one short. Hells yeah. Yeah, you're talking over my head with the sharpening and all that shit. I just put it on a strap. Yep, that's right. The Duroc is a Colin Mason Pierre design. That's right. That's right. Anyone looking to get the Wii Inmates designed by Jared Neves? Is that on like a pre-order or is that about to drop? Oh yeah, if you're a collector, the Hogue Deca should be in there, I think. I'm due for a new Warncliffe. I sold one or gave it away. I can't remember. Might have sold it. And then I kept my clip point in MagnaCut. Ah, well, the Sage 6. Hey, I mean, you can carry 2 at a time, too, you know. G-Ball is describing an adult. Oh, shoot. Joey Prince becoming a G-Baller. Hit him with the G-Ball wall. Smack him with the G-Ball wall. Hell yeah, Joey coming a G-Baller. There's a... You guys don't do a good job at reminding me, but yeah, there's a pinned comment at the top of the chat for the members. I didn't even finish my carry. So I had the Quasar. That's how this all started, was my EDC. The Quasar, the Remet Meteor, which these are both extremely badass knives. And then, yeah, the King Daddy of my pocket. Yeah. This thing is so badass. Katuo absolutely killed this knife. Killed it. This thing gets me buttery. It's awesome. The Katuo Griffin. The new one. The new one. It's awesome. Button compression lock. Absolutely dialed for the cutout. The rear flipper. The front flipper is dialed. Everything feels really good. And it's a beast. It smokes the Mini Griffin, in my opinion. Just smokes it. And look at that pokey, slicey boy. Beautiful. Love what they're doing. They kick ass. They've really come out of nowhere, and for me, like, I love their shit. Concept Primate, Civivi Biophase, CRKT Snap in black, Leatherman Skeletal in black, which why I wish I could slap up a photo. Small Carabiner Carbide Sharpener. That's a nice little load out there. Sound like me when I leave. Carried my bug out in Evo 3 today. Nice, Paul. Yeah, dude, I got one here, man. I just haven't gotten to it. You know, I actually chose to do these first. The video will be coming out on these real soon. The new Badgers. I couldn't decide, and I just picked. But yeah, the new Badgers are out under 60 bucks. Taiwanese OEM. 14C. The off-grid Badger. This thing is dope. And they did several versions. Real snappy. If you have, or if you live in a 3-inch and under area, or you prefer a smaller blade under 3-inch, it's 3-inch from tip to scale, like 2.99. So this is going to be legal in those areas, and even with like a bigger hand, you're going to get a full comfy grip on this bad boy. Then it's got their standard deep carry clip. That's reversible. So yeah, the little Badger EDC, dude. Dope. Kind of like a mini Rhino, almost. Not quite, but kinda. But yeah, Taiwanese. If you're looking for a budget EDC knife that you can truly use and carry and it's comfortable and you don't want it to be junk for sure, that would be the way to go right there. Taiwanese OEM through Off Grid, who offers a lifetime warranty on their stuff. Great people. Easy choice if that's something you're looking for. But yeah, I'm stoked to get them opened up, dude. I just haven't gotten there yet. Hopefully this week, I'm hoping. Trying. I could have done those today, but I did the Badgers. They'll be coming out soon. Geek, what up? You got a par? Yeah. The par is real good. That's the other knife I had on me. Or with me. With those 3 folders. This was in my satchel. Just a nice little blade. And you can like squeeze 4 on it. But as far as a pocketable fixed blade, that's inexpensive. That's done well right out of the box. This thing's ready to roll. I love this thing. Great fit in and out of the sheath. They nailed those. And you can get it for under 50. Ethereal. Primary EDC. SOG Terminus. Pyrite Light. Or Mini Sheepdog as a secondary. Some way keeps it straight. Yeah. We've kind of come to that conclusion, or I have. If it's done well, pretty much even like a really good 10CR or like a really good D2, they all can be damn good steels if they're done right. That's the problem. I haven't even seen that knife, I don't think. Gate creeping, what up? What up from Kentucky? What's happening? Trying to get your first knife? Well, you're coming in at one of the best times in knife history. Geek's got the Gerber Stow with custom Kydex. I was working around the property. Everything here is so humid and damp. 440 seemed like a good choice. Working around the property. Yeah. Easy to touch up, too. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. Dude, the Quasar is dope. And it's a Munko design. Love it. The unboxing went out on it today. But you can get this in 154 for under $100. Definitely if you like a little bit bigger blade and handle, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Really good. I like it. Yeah, the new Badger, man. It's sweet. Yeah, it does actually, dude. Yeah. It does. A little slider lock on the back must slide up underneath the liner. Little tab or something. But yeah, really solid. If you were looking for a budget knife, maybe like a little secondary or something that you can really use and not worry about, like maybe you got a nice knife, like this would be a great budget user, or just a great budget knife period to get started on. They make great flippers too. Dude, the Mamba's sweet. Agreed. Love Off-Grid. Huge fan of Off-Grid and what they do. Jimmy Crow, Modified QSP Penguin, Kubi Bloom Fixie, a Leatherman Sidekick, and a Work Ghost TS10 for Adventure Fitty. Nice. All the way down to the Work Ghost. I like it. Yeah, it's ready to go. The par is sweet. Nice and thin. Carrying the Defiant 7 Telos in Magna Cut. Nice. JD, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Congrats on your 8K as well, brother. I got to hang out for a little bit earlier. And then I got to watch. Sometimes I'll I don't know if it makes sense, but I'll go into lives and just watch and look at the chat while I'm doing stuff. But I got to do that even longer. That's one I have not checked out some way. The Niwoots in DC 53. I can't say I've had some effing grows in DC 53 that have been superbly good. Like really good. Yeah, Brian, you nailed it, dude. That's exactly right. The video will go out soon, but I say in it, it feels like it should be bigger when I'm cutting. I'm like, it should be bigger. It feels like it should be bigger. But yeah, you're right. It's a beast. For the people who sadly couldn't have 3-inch and over.
Let me have one over yogurt.
Okay.
It's yummy. I'm not going to
I feel bad for you, JD. You know, I was thinking what I might do is just suck it up as much as I don't want to. Record a bunch of videos and get them ready so I'm ahead. Like, get myself ahead. Not edit, like, anything. And get ahead. That way I can start getting ahead and editing, too. Because I feel like I can't get ahead. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but I just can't get ahead. And we went over this earlier, but I struggle with how much to put into it. Like, do people really care? You know? Like, I'd love to make the best video I can and do a bunch of B-roll and pop-ins and this and that and blah, 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 blah. But I feel like most people really don't care about that a whole lot. But I could be wrong, though, too. So, could be wrong. Yeah, DC 53 has been good. Frozen Yoga. Mikey, what up, dude? Sounds like you need some head. I sure do. Roman, what up? I sure do. All right. Oh, yeah. Did I show? Oh, we talked about it on Amazon. The Bolt. Anybody get one of these? The Bolt? It's dope. It's dope on a rope. I just like ice cream. Like, give me some peanut butter ice cream or something. Peanut butter milkshake. Ooh. I like me a peanut butter milkshake. I guess let's go over here real quick for a little field trip. People that may know you and followed you for a while may care less, but it could make a difference to someone new to the hobby, deciding where to spend their limited time in the beginning. Yeah, I completely get where, like, believe me, part of me would love to sink, like, hours into a video, but I've had to, like, there was a point in time where I was ahead a week and I had 2 to 3 videos going out every day. And then somewhere along the lines, I just really fell behind. And it was because of editing, like, and I had to learn it too. That was the other thing. Like, I started from nothing and then I jumped in kind of 2 feet. But I'm actually still trying to figure certain things out and whatnot. And how there's certain things I'd like to do that I'm not able to do. But I'm figuring it out. The Aurora looks sweet. What do we got going on here? The squirrel. The squirrel. I'm waiting for them to make a move as well, like away from M390. Like, I know they're doing it properly and good. Like, I don't got a problem with that, which is why I don't have a problem with, the M390. But I do wish they would experiment with some others. There's the Meteor. That thing is just bonkers good. But I think my method might be good, JD, where I get myself ahead at whatever means necessary. Just get myself ahead. And then that way I can start editing and putting those out at that point in time. That's the other thing, Eddie. I've figured all that into, what I've been thinking about. So that's why lately I've been just doing some editing, but not a ton. Like a few small edits here and there, nothing crazy. The woodpecker and the crystallized tie, that thing's sweet. The Meteor is an absolute badass, and I would get this one here. The Silver Twill and DLC. The Kestrel is so dope. So dope. That thing is badass. Ugh. How's the detent on that thing? Nice and strong. Yeah, Ramet's got good. Is this? Okay, that's a slip joint. Okay. That's what I was thinking. I saw some people talking about this. Oh, it's only $205. That ain't bad for a new release. I do get where people are saying they wish they'd come out with more budget stuff, like under $100. The stuff they have put out under 100 has been sweet. I wish they would as well. Is that the new, I forget the name of it, but I think Magnamax, is that what you're talking about, Brian? Magnamax or something? Oh, well, thanks, Someway. It used to be pretty slow because I was really uncomfortable and really out there. So it was really slow. Yeah, I need to get... I felt so much better when I was, like, comfortably ahead. But yeah, there was a time where I had 7 days out, easy, 2 to 3 videos for each day. Not anymore, dude. Not since I started editing and stuff. I think I've almost used that as an excuse, though, too. But I still think best for me to feel comfortable. I'm going to just pump out a bunch of videos, record, you know, no screw ups, which I can do, upload, and get myself caught up and ahead. Then I can start putting in the editing time. Because I'd love to do that, you know, pop in B-roll. Like, and I've done some cool shit that I never thought I could do. So I've definitely started learning. No, it's Pop's Pro Cut. Oh, well then no, I have not. I didn't know there was another one. I knew about the one. The Magnamax. Or whatever the hell. But I didn't know there was another one coming. That's crazy. So what we're going to do here is, if you're a member, make sure you go comment on the video, because we're going to draw for that here in a moment. We got a Kaiser deckhand, which I'll show in a moment here once I get the video. There we go. Yeah, at the top of the chat, there's a link. Brown Sugar, what up? There's a link at the top of the chat. Let me get a sip of my cherry Pepsi. Oh, yeah. 80 CRV with edge retention. Yeah. Damn, they're going to make almost like the perfect all-around... The perfect all-around steel. I think you're going to be, at least right now, like really limited on where you get Magnamax. Okay, what time is it? 36. We're going to draw at 40. 4D. 40, not 4D. 40. What is going on here? Oh, there it goes. All right, I'm not going to even bother with that. Is there a member in here who needs another minute? Let's see. Eddie can see the future about EFAP, but they make videos months ahead of release and so have a steady stream of current topics and special projects. What's EFAP? Dude, I'd love to be able to be, hell, 2 weeks ahead, let alone a month. Rick, I did one. I haven't gotten a chance to. I have a bunch of stuff to do, man, as far as EDC gear and gadgets. I did one, June 12th was the last one. And then I did one on June 5th. Those were the last two. I've done like a couple. And then I've done a couple where like a forward facing, checking out website type of deal. Oh, it might be because I tried switching on my phone link and I shouldn't have. But there's a couple, Rick, and I have a couple coming. Electronic FAP. Huh. No, that'd be nice though, man. To get that far ahead. If I could somehow, Ashley said she'd do it if I would show her how, but the problem is I'm the one who knows how I want shit to be. So it might be tough, like, I don't know. It'd be tough, but it's something I'm considering. If she could start editing for me, that would be a huge, huge deal. Huge deal. So it might be worth the investment into teaching her how to do it. Yep, I want a blessed knife as well. We took off tonight. Took night off from live tonight, so I get to hang out. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Nice, dude. Okay. I love crew wear. I don't know what you're talking about exactly, but I'm a huge fanboy of crew wear. Yeah, I've thought about doing that, but I'm not really in the best position to do that. So that's why I'm saying if I can get Ashley to do it, you know, she can work for me in a sense. But yeah, if I could get her into editing and like doing some other various things, it would come in real clutch. It would come in real clutch. All right, it's 41. You bastards keep me from. Oh, I'll be selling a Bridgeport 395 V2 here real soon. That's one of the ones going up for sale. I got there's some pretty good bangers that are going to be in that sale. Some bangers. Some okay. If you're not in now, you're not in ever. Where am I at? Over here. Okay. And I'll upload or reload that and that. This will be a nice little satchel. Okay. Boy, crap is like slow going tonight. What up, Kylie? Good to see you, bud. Hope your AIDS subsides. Never. Never. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Get shareable link. Okay, we're off to the races here. Good to see you, brother. Let's do 15. That looks right. That looks good. And Mick, I'm gonna try. Like I said, I've been trying to do it for like 2 weeks, to be honest, but I just, you know, I don't have much brains in my skull. So I'm gonna try to get it out this week though. I got like a list of 20-ish or something. It might end up being more, but some like pretty expensive stuff, some middle of the road, some budget. Like I said, I'll try to do what I'll do is I'll release one to the members. Hey, there's Kylie. Kylie's in an ad. That was Kylie Kuhnel there. But boy, this thing is loading like a dog. Oh, KGI, you're killing me, bro. You're killing me. Hold on. I got you. 'Cause I love you. Right here. Here it is. You wish, dude. You wish. Probably like 12. You mean it's more than 12? Love you, buddy. All right. While we wait for KGI to quit fooling around. So we got Rebel sent in a nice little sack of goodies. We got a sticker pack and Band-Aids. We got the deckhand in my Carta. And then I have a pick your pouch. And KGI is done. We're going to go back to here. And there we go. Okay. And here we go. Yeah, we talked about the muskrat a little bit, like right at the beginning of the stream, maybe. Or closer to the beginning. But yeah, the muskrat is amazing. For EDC, for like a pocketable EDC fixed blade, the muskrat is bonkers good. Bonkers good, my sons. And you can get that in D2, which is what I have it in. You can, and then you can get it in one or two other more premium steels. So great little cutter, pocketable fixed blade cutter. Love it. Brian, that's kind of like how I feel about the new par from Tenable that I was showing earlier. $50, dude. Less than 50. 14C. Did you see it? It's freaking awesome, dude. I think with my code, they're like 45 maybe. Comes with a nice little taco sheath. Comes with that clip there instead of a tech lock or any of that other crap. And then it's got 14C, awesome blade shape. And then it's got a nice handle on it as well. It's just a touch bigger than the muskrat. Like just a touch. Actually, in the video, I show this up against the muskrat so you can actually see. It's similar. It's just a little shorter than the smolt and a little bit longer than the muskrat, but it's thin like the muskrat too. So it's nice and lightweight, easy to carry, really good. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna run the picker, the wheel, 61 seconds. Good luck, my sons and daughters. But even better with some Mitten State EDC aftermarket glow scales. There you go. Are you selling those, dude, on the round table? Don't go. We can't do it without you. Later, brother Rick. Good to see you, man. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. Hope to see you next weekend. Yeah, I think didn't they do it in S35 too, 154 and S35. If you pick your pouch, it'll never heal. Ron Crow! Hell yeah! Congratulations. You in here? You awake? Did they do 154 and S35, or am I tripping? You were close, Mr. Eddie. Very close. Both those fellers have been here for a long time. Ron was just in here, like real recently. There he is. Hell yeah, dude. Good, you get to pick your pouch. Never trust a crow. Congratulations, dude. Give you a double clap there. You get the clap. Enjoy it. Oh, they did do it in S35. Okay, I wasn't tripping. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate that. Here's to hopefully getting it to 20 quickly. Good night. Love you. Yep. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. I had another kid sighting. Oh, that sucks. Hold on, I gotta make sure these all have something in them, because sometimes... Okay. That one's good. That one's good. Good. Oh yeah, we'll show that in a minute. Okay. So we got 5 pouches for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can pick 1 through 5, let me know. And then we got this guy. Yeah, it looks real good, Rebel. Great knife. Kaiser's done a good job with their fixies. And they've been getting better and better. Companies doing like EDC and companion blades just need to quit. Quit with the pancake sheaths. Ron's going with number 3. So that was the concept pouch here. I don't even know what it is. Oh, dude. A T1 from Kaiser. So you're getting a double. Dude, this used to be one of my pride and joys. Hopefully you've never had one. You might have, though. Awesome knife, dude. Micarta 154. They're PVD. Kind of a throwback Kaiser. Love this knife. Detent is... I hope you like a strong detent. It's not like so strong it's ridiculous, but it's nice. Nice and strong. Real good. Real damn good. So that is yours, and that's basically the types of knives that are all left in there. In the picks. I'm going to be adding more. I got more to add. I just didn't. I didn't even do the members video till half hour before. Yeah, the T1, man, is badass. You can't get them anymore, sadly. I kind of am sad I gave away my titanium roach, but it's at a better home now. I hope. Hell yeah, dude. Good. I'm glad you... oh, yeah, I did sit it over there. Good. Okay. Yeah, you'll love that thing, dude. Nice and pokey, slicey. Kaiser's 154 is golden. And then, like I said, the action on that, you can really get a nice wind up on it. I'll miss it, but I know it's in good hands. I got the Tucson TS580. The knife is the size of a Lookout. The sheath is a pancake, and that's the size of the Buck Alpha Scout Kydex sheath. Yeah, I really, and it's not that you can't put a pancake sheath in your pocket. It's just that it's unnecessary for an EDC or even something that's questionable as an EDC. Like there's large choppers, like Odin Wolf has some, Holtzman has some that I know like just right out effing grow. Companies who do a taco sheath with even big choppers, and they work perfectly for them. So a pancake sheath, I don't mind on a larger fixed blade, but when it comes to anything mid-size and under, I feel like a taco sheath is just the way to go. But that'll wrap it up for me for tonight, folks. But I do plan on more live streams, whether they're verticals. I'll probably start doing some of them throughout the week just because that's what YouTube wants. And it's still my goal to do a afternoon during the week or more. So just bear with me. We'll get it. We'll do it. We're gonna do it. But thanks for chilling, everyone. I hope you had a good time. Big Red will be on real soon, so you can get a snack and then go hang out at Big Red's. And for everyone else, I hope you have a good weekend and a good week. And at the latest, hopefully see you on Saturday, because we're going to be doing 19K giveaway and possibly a collaboration giveaway with Vastid all at the same time. So might want to be there. You might want to be there. The Vastid thing, I think, is like a done deal. So either way, it'll be pretty sweet. You can email me, dude, or gballvision@outlook.com, or you can Instagram me. Either one. Just hit me up. My emails, and if you forget, they're in all my video descriptions. Love you guys. Anyone who comes and watches the replay crew, love you guys as well. I will see you guys